Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I had an interview yesterday about single buyers and some of the differences in people that are single purchasing real estate versus, a couple or two people purchasing together. And, there's definitely, I think, some differences. I think my one couple sort of biggest pieces of advice would still be starting that process the same way as anyone would when you were buying, finding that trusted real estate agent to help you sort of cipher through all that information online and MLS and everything that's out there and really getting that knowledge, and then obviously the pre-approval with the lender. But a couple of things, if you are single and purchasing real estate that I think are really important to keep in mind is property maintenance and ongoing costs. So, if you're a single individual purchasing a property, anybody purchasing a property, there's going to be maintenance costs. There are going to be things that come up that maybe are things that have to be done, an HVAC problem or whatever. But then there's also going to be stuff that you just want to do, general things to the property, to enhance the property, to better the property or whatever. So you need to keep in mind that there are going to be these ongoing costs, and that the maintenance cost is sometimes something that people don't factor in. And so when you're one person paying for those maintenance bills and paying for those things to enhance the property or whatever, it's more significant than if two people are sharing those costs. So if you're single and purchasing real estate, keep in mind the ongoing maintenance costs. Also keep in mind the property maintenance itself. The same type mentality to that is that, if you don't have two people sharing a workload of house things or whatever. So I often, when we have single buyers, they're a lot of times looking for easy property maintenance or properties that aren't going to require a lot of additional maintenance on the exterior, yard, whatever. And I also think that it's important, if you're a single purchaser, to make sure that you have one trusted advisor or trusted opinion, if you will. I don't think you need multiple opinions from different people, and you don't need, somebody, all these different opinions, because you'll get just that, and it can get very confusing and clouding. But I definitely think that you do need to have one or two people that you trust, that you can bounce things off of, ask their opinion on different properties or different things throughout the process. And I think that's going to be really important. The cool thing when you're purchasing single is that it's only you, so it's what you want the most. So a lot of times with husbands and wives, maybe the kitchen is most important to the husband and the master bath is most important to the wife, and they have to kind of meld those wants, if you will, together into one list. But when you're a single purchaser, you only have that one list, and it is what you want. So I think go with your gut and really keep in mind what's most important to you. But just a couple tips on maintenance and a couple other things if you're a single person purchasing real estate. And I definitely purchased my first property as a single female buyer before I was married. And it was a very good purchase. It was in a condo community here in Wilmington, and I loved it. It was great. I've since sold the property and whatever, but I definitely think it can be good. Great real estate's a great investment, and single or not. So anyways, these are my thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me or check us out at thecarolinasfinest.com. Thanks so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.